Only about 5 lengths from the lead is Belmont. Kensington Abbey leads them down the side of the track and had it really easy as they went out by the 650. Kensington Abbey only a half a length over Shravan, going up there with the blue and white checks. Blinks. They're being followed after a length and a half away. Friarbird under the whip deeper. GPS from Lowlands Boy. The Dankster calling it quits well before the home bend. Back on the inside, Night Prowler, and they're being followed further back by Giggity Goo Dance Master. At the 300 though, Kensington Abbey is the leader. Shravan battling down the outside. Friarbird, GPS. Here comes Dance Master starting to stoke up at the 200, and Dance Master coming down the middle of the track, stormed up to Kensington Abbey. Then came Friarbird, Belmont, but Dance Master races clear from them and is home. Dance Master scored from a tight go for second and third. 3 of them there, including Belmont, Friarbird and Night Prowler. In behind them, Kensington Abbey, Lowlands Boy, Danabreeza, GPS. A gap, then Shravan dropped off very quickly. The Dankster's out of form terribly, and Giggity Goo putting in a shocker is back there last.
Yeah, it was a really good ride there by Troy Turner as well. Found that good part of the track. And Gav, as we mentioned in the preview, any form lines around Astronomite are going to hold up, and that's exactly the case here.
Yeah, he ran fairly well, so yeah.
Were you confident coming today? Obviously, he'd won on a soft track before, so that was never going to be an issue.
We were quietly confident, but you know, you can't be too loud about it, so yeah.
You stepped up to the 2100 metres last run. Was that just too far for this horse, or were you still happy with the performance?
Just a bit too early in his stage of life. Yeah, just stick to the miles, etc., and then we'll come back to it later. He does well over distance. He'll eventually make it, yeah.
How have you been feeling with his work at home and all that? Were you confident that these performances weren't too far away? As we said, it's been a pretty good campaign so far. Yeah,
no, his work is good, and you know, you just have to shuffle around from the conditions of the track at Ascot in the mornings when it's raining and things like that, and you're just trying to work around the environment really. So you can only do what you can do and try and keep everything on track. So yeah.
You mentioned about waiting and giving him a chance a little bit later for another prep. Still only just turned 4, so plenty of improvements would come. Has he been an immature type, or have you had any issues with him at all leading up or in his younger days?
No issues. It just takes time. It does take time. You've got to be patient at this game, and you just got to keep at them and look after them and just keep at them and try and make the right decisions. So, yeah, just be patient.
Speaking of time, you've got a 10-year-old coming up, Clark of the Course, silver-plated. Great to see that horse back on track.
Yeah, he's going well, so it is good. I would have liked to have had him here on Saturday, but wasn't to be. But the race that he's in is where he's suited at this moment, and hopefully he goes out and gives it a good go, and then maybe we might get some more races out of him during the spring. Well, let's just wait and see. But
you got the young apprentice on board, Sarah Bonner. She's claiming 3, and she's riding well, isn't she?
Sarah's done very well. She actually, before she came an apprentice, she was working for me at the farm, and she used to ride him to learn on, literally. So it's quite coincidental that a few years later she's racing him. So yeah.
Well, best of luck in the last, mate. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks.
There's Gav, and we'll speak to Troy Turner quickly. Troy just seemed to really handle that nice part of the track, and as Darren alluded to, you were able to get there as well quite comfortably.
Yeah, I did. I was probably tracking up the one to beat, and I was going better than it on the corner, and as soon as I pulled him out, he sort of gathered him up pretty quick, and probably too quick because he sort of stargazed a bit at the end, but he got the job done. You and this horse seemed to get on quite well the last time you were riding. You're only beaten 2 lengths by Astronomite. Yeah, it was a good run at that time, and it's always showing a bit, but I think he's still learning what it's all about, so hopefully there's a couple more wins in him. I mentioned to Gav he wasn't crazy confident about coming in today, but with that run behind Astronomite and seeing the way that the track was playing today, did you believe you were a really good chance? Oh, for sure. You know, obviously his form proves that he was a good chance in that race today, so he got the right run and, yeah, he done the job. Good ride, mate. Congratulations. Yeah, thank you.